You're alive. Alright. Come on. I got 5 minutes.
I think something's happening. We're going live.
We're on live now?
Yeah.
Molly says we're live. Hello, everyone. It's really helpful to have Molly around because she knows what's going on. Anyway, happy Sunday.
It's 5 minutes before 8. We got time to kill.
So I'm just dilly-dallying. We're just dilly-dallying here.
Perfect.
We're not officially on for another 5 minutes. Maybe I'll tune my guitar. Wouldn't that be a smart thing to do? Because we have some professional folks out there. They can tell.
And that's like insider info. Everybody can see how you do it. I think you can move over closer to this mic. I'm gonna just do that a little bit so you could
Okay.
move over closer. How's that? Oh, what's that you're gonna sit on? Is that your tuner? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, we're gonna make this happen. How are we doing on time now?
We got 3 minutes, and then we're gonna be live.
o'clock.
We got friends here with us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Allen Lovewell. I'm a folk singer from the island of Martha's Vineyard. And no, we're not running this program against the Oscars, okay?
Yes, we are.
Well, the Oscar gets to be itself, okay? The Oscars get to have their show, and there are a whole bunch of people running over there. And if you don't mind, for some of you who want to watch the Oscars, you have permission to leave, and just know that you were alerted to the Oscars by me, by Molly and myself. Anyway.
But we have a red carpet too.
Yeah, we have a red
There's
carpet
a red
too,
carpet
but boy,
here. See, there's a red carpet.
Boy, but it needs some cleaning. I need a broom to work on. Anyway, what a treat to have you all here with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. You probably have so many other opportunities ahead of you that you could jump and go, but you're here with us, and we welcome you. We welcome your joining with us. I'm excited. You know, this is the last Sunday of March. We're looking at April square ahead of us, and next time we gather it'll be April, and April is a month to celebrate the second anniversary of our doing these Facebook Live shows, Sunday at Sea. And you know, spring is such a wonderful time of year for all of us who have been hunkered down in our cold neighborhoods, you know, getting ready, and in the days ahead the temperature will get warmer. It's not so today, but anyway, the song I just did an instrumental for you is the song "Squid Jigging Ground," and it's a celebratory song about fishing for squid. Now, I know many of you would think of spring as something like daffodils blossoming, and I did have a daffodil blossoming in my yard this week. This lone, all by himself, daffodil blossoming. He was anxious, you know, and the rest of them will join with him in the days ahead, but he was already started. You know, so daffodils probably for you is a sign of spring more than anything else. But in the fishing community, the real signs of spring are the fish that show up. That's where the money is. That's where the industry is. That's where the livelihood begins. And among the many species of fish that show up in our waters is squid. And I know that doesn't sound like particularly impressive. You know, last week we talked about herring, and river herring, and few people eat river herring. We haven't eaten herring in years because of the moratorium. But squid is edible. I don't know how many of you eat squid, but the key ingredient about squid, like herring, is that you don't have to like that squid. But every fish of the ocean that you like to eat eats squid. From the whales all the way down to the mackerel, to the cod, to everything. There's nothing, even the lobsters, when there's a feeding frenzy and there's squid dropping to the bottom, there's lobsters down there on the bottom waiting for their piece of squid. It's such a key part of defining spring for all of us, and it's when you're thinking of taking kids out, take them fishing, you know, first signs of spring, first signs of getting those rods out, you go squid fishing, go squid jigging. And this song I'm singing you, squid jigging song, is not a Martha's Vineyard song. Martha's Vineyard has no squid songs, but Newfoundland does, and this is a wonderful, fun song. And for those of you who aren't familiar with squid, I hope you feel at home seeing this guy right here. I think I'm the only guy on Martha's Vineyard who has the most endangered of them all, a rubber squid. There's a scarcity of these things around. You go into the tackle shops and they have facsimiles, but nothing is more authentic. Nothing appears more authentic than this guy. This is a squid. And they're not particularly bright, these animals. They're almost transparent. But they have one ingredient that makes them important. They have a curiosity. They have a sense of curiosity. They may not have a lot of moving parts in their brain, but they have a sense of curiosity. And you don't even have to attract squid to your hook. You don't even have to have bait. They'll just come by and investigate something that looks white or looks shiny. And what I have in my other hand here is a squid jig. And I hope you can look at that really carefully there. I don't know if you change the focus on there, is it going to lose it? Can you show that to everybody?
Oh, I'm getting in on it.
Very good.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a squid jig. And you can go into local tackle shops and you can empty your wallet. There are all kinds of squid jigs available. They got all kinds of fun things. They've got all kinds of things. And they're not expensive. But the thing is that's so cool about this squid, he's curious. You don't even have to promise him a meal. He'll just come up and he'll look. And what he'll do is he'll wrap himself around it. And you're up there with your rod and you pull him out of the water. And that, my friends, is the story of squid jigging. However, there's a whole key ingredient to this process that is even more fun. And that is every time, and you know this, many of you already know this, as this guy starts coming out of the water, he does not want to come out of the water. And he possesses black ink. And he squirts it into the air as he's coming out of the water. And if you're a seasoned squid jigger, you are accomplished enough to be able to keep yourself out of the way of this ink shooting across the sky. And that's where the fun is, watching, going down to the dock. And I'm thinking of Memorial Wharf in Edgartown. You probably may know of your own, or you can even do it from a boat. But of all these people gathering at the edge of the dock with their squid jigs, lowering them down, and the squid, you know, they're not just meandering around and you just catch them. They swim in tight schools. And some wander, but it could be quite a fun experience in watching all these squid come out of the water shooting in the air and watching people. I actually don't have memory, because I've been watching squid fishing forever. I have a memory of somebody falling into the water because he tried so hard to avoid getting shot. So this song is on my first CD. And it's a you'll love it. Where the fishermen gather with their oilskins and boats, cape bands battened down, with all kinds of figures Skippers and squidlines and jiggers, they congregate here on the squid jigging ground. Some are working their jiggers while others are yearning. There's some standing up, but there's more lying down. When all kinds of fun jokes and tricks are begun, as we wait for the squid on the squid jigging ground. Whiskers is old Jacob Steele. He's a-getting well up, but he's still rather sound. While Uncle Bob Hawkins wears 3 pairs of stockings whenever he's out on the squid ground. God bless us, the Southwester. It's old Skipper Chafee. He's the best man a squid jigging here about. Home, what's the row? Why, he's catching one now! The very first squid on the squid jigging ground. Are excited, it's a wonderful bustle. It's amazing to me that no one is drowned. What a wonderful bustle, a bustle of confusion. We're all catching squid on the squid jigging ground. Bobby the squid are on top of the water. I just hooked me jigger about 1 fathom down. When a squid in his boat squirts him right down the throat, and he's swearing like man on the squid jigging ground. Out squid jigging, just leave your white shirts and your collars in town. And if you have a weak stomach and are bound to get seasick, you better steer clear of the squid jigging ground. Thank you.
Woohoo!
I mean, you know, I know you're excited about daffodils, and I know you're excited about watching your lawn turn green, but I think it's so much more exciting to see the activity on the waterfront. People get excited. People move around. The boats start showing up at the moorings. People start getting, you know, their gear ready. It's fun. It's a fun time of year. There's no other time of year gets as close to that kind of level of enthusiasm. I mean, it doesn't take long, you know, in the months ahead, these guys, they all get into their routines of going out under the water, and then they start looking like it's just another day, and that's right, it's just another day. However, we love spring. We love spring. All right, so we got Molly here. And Molly's going to come join us. And
It's no surprise I've been making comments behind the scenes.
oh my God, that's so good. Oh, we got a few people watching us tonight. We got a few out there.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of friends. They're all here. They're all here. They like this red carpet. They like that how we dressed up.
And the reason why the camera can't see it. Can you show it to them? I don't even think you want to show it to them.
I showed a little bit.
It's terrible how dirty it is. But I have fun. Every once in a while somebody comes by here and they want to see where we do the show.
Then it's time to clean.
And they don't even pay attention to the fact that the place is a mess. They say, oh, this is the place. So anyway, if you haven't already noticed, my voice is deep and I've got a little cold. I've been COVID tested. It's not COVID. It's just another one of those spring colds that people have.
Spring colds.
So I had to look around the house for somebody to sing. I had to take up a larger role in singing than me.
And you found somebody. Just hanging around.
And I think you know her. Can I also just say, this has been a busy weekend.
Very busy weekend.
She had six performances, right? Yeah.
It felt like 6. It was a dress rehearsal and 2 performances and a studio recording time and all kinds of music. It's nothing like it.
Molly is, for any of you who are watching this show for the first time, I want you to know Molly is more famous. I'm a folk singer. She sings she sings Broadway songs. She sings, what was the last song you sang
It
today?
was a Broadway song.
What was the name of the tune?
The Lusty Month of May.
And it was in the...
It was made for the ham inside me, and it all came out.
She's a heavy...
But then I had the honor of singing a beautiful solo in a classical choral piece of music that I get to sing the premiere of, which was just night and day contrast, and that's what music's all about, right? And look what fun we're having here.
I was just letting you know that you are very lucky to be able to watch this lovely lady tonight.
And you're here, and you're feeling better just being here singing, right? Because that's how it works.
Well, we had an agreement. We weren't going to talk about me tonight. We're going to talk about you. That was the agreement. We had agreement. We're not going to talk about Mark. We'll talk about Molly.
Can't help it. Can't help it. You're awesome.
'Tis a gift to be simple. 'Tis a gift to be free. 'Tis a gift to come back where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, I will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we
shan't be ashamed.
turn will be our
delight, till by turning we come out right.
Let's do it again. You sound
Let's
so
do it again.
Can I just back you up?
You want me to just sing the melody this time?
'Tis a gift
To be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come around where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight.
Isn't she wonderful? Okay. I had to interrupt. She was just so good. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. Turn will be
till
by turning, turning, we come out right.
Isn't the banjo awesome? It's so much fun to sing with. It's so awesome. We love
Yeah,
it.
thank you. Thank you, Molly. Well, we're not done with you. You can't leave.
Okay, I'm not leaving. Oh, we're doing another song, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do another song.
We're doing another song.
And
this is a cool one.
This is cool. This is exciting, folks.
This was a cool discovery. We were looking through all those books of songs and thinking, what songs could we do? And I'm like, you know, it feels a little awkward being a lady, being a woman, telling a story about being out on sea and the whaling ships. It wouldn't have been an experience that I would have had. We weren't invited. Right?
Yeah. What is so exciting is that this is a beautiful song.
This is a beautiful song.
And this is a debut. This
Yeah.
song, I don't know if you can hunt around and find it.
I
There
don't
may
know.
be some recordings on
Or maybe different
YouTube.
melodies. There might be some different
Yeah.
melodies of it out there. But we found it in the Gail Huntington collection, and it's from a woman's point of view. She's telling about how she's left behind. Well, the guy she's really sweet on, he's gone off and left her, and how does that feel? So it's kind of neat to find a song about that. They're out there. There's not as many, but they're out there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Listen to that already. It's beautiful.
And I also have to say, she does it so wonderfully well. It's called My Willie's on the Dark Blue Sea. And as she just told you, it's a woman's perspective of her man going to sea. And so many of the sea songs that have been collected are, from the man's point of view. This is a parlor song. It's not a sea shanty. So it doesn't have the rhythm of a sea shanty, but it is part of the collection of Gail Huntington.
And it's just as old as those. It's just it was sung in the parlor, because that's where the ladies were, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Should we start? Let's start our recorder.
Oh my God, she's getting ready.
Let me do that again.
Do it again.
My Willie's on the dark blue sea. He's gone far o'er the main, and many a dreary day will break ere he come back again. Then blow the gentle wind o'er the dark blue sea, bid the storm king stay his hand, and bring my Willie back home to me, from sea back to the land. I love my Willie best of all, he was ever true to me, and lonesome weary are the hours since first he went to sea. There's danger on the mighty deep, I hear the billows cry, and morning voices seem to speak from out the cloudy sky. I see the vivid lightning flash and hear the thunder roar. Oh, Father, save my Willie from the Storm King's mighty power. And as she spoke, the lightning flashed, hushed was the thunder roar, and Willie clasped me in his arms to roam the sea no more. Now blow the gentle wind o'er the dark blue sea, no more
song too.
So pretty.
It's the most important message that we have to share. I know I'm going to lose my voice by the end of the day. Is that if we don't sing these songs, you never hear them. The worst thing that could ever happen to a song, well, the worst thing is that it's be forgotten. And the second, almost as bad, but still as bad, is to be in a book and nobody look at it.
Oh, I know.
Have a book sitting on a shelf forever. Nobody looks at it.
A lot of time and care went into collecting those and writing out the notes even. A lot of the books don't have the notes written down, but this we could find the tune, which was a great discovery.
And on top of that, I'm always adding things to this stuff because this gets me excited. Is that you and I listen to records, you and I listen to CDs, you and I listen to streaming services to provide us with the music that we love and care about, and that's wonderful, and that's a treasure, you know, and everything from your stereo system to whatever, your car radio, whatever, you listen to music. But you go back to the time when that song that you just sang, go back to the time when that song was sung. Right?
Pretty cool.
Nobody had a record of it. Nobody had a recording of it. It was a song that was passed around.
Yeah, and sometimes they change the melody up. We found one version in another place that had a slightly different tune, so that was cool too.
So we're all together tonight. You're joining with us. And we're not competing with the Oscars. Now, we know the Oscars are going to be fine tonight, but
They'll be fine.
But we just wanted to make sure.
They won't be as comfortable as us. We're dressed much more practically.
And can we tell them we are doing it. We're in the recording studio. We're working on a CD, and we won't give you any details because we want to wave a carrot at you.
But it's a fun carrot.
We've already recorded it.
A bunch of things, yeah.
Yeah, we've recorded it.
Getting
We've already
close
recorded
to done.
So I can see it's in. It's in the CD, but the CD is yet to be made anyway.
We're working. Oh boy, what's coming? Something good. Oh, Isabella's here from California.
We got some friends
Oh,
here.
we got friends. We got a lot of friends.
Oh my
We
God.
got Isabella. We got Pam and Carol, and we got Kathy's watching, and Simon is here. Good to see the
Oh,
banjo back. We got so many friends here. Connie's here, Caroline, and oh man, I'm going all the way back. I'm not getting everybody yet. Sharon's watching, and Melissa's here, of course. I'm going back. Hope. Oh, yay! Thank you guys. Phil's here. Yay! We love you all. Thank you for spending some non-Oscar time with us. Now you can catch up after this. We gotta sing this song. You know this song. Love this song.
Call all hands to man the capstan. See the cable running clear. Heave away and with the will boys for New England we do steer. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear New England. Rolling home, near God to thee. Fare thee well, yes, Spanish maidens. It is time to bid adieu. Happy times we've spent together. Happy times
We spent with
spent
you.
with you. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. Cape Horn one frosty morning, and the sails were full of snow. Right in the sheets and pulling those halyards, let her off and let her go. Rolling on, rolling on, rolling on across the sea, rolling on to dear New England, rolling on near God to thee. Alright, we're on the last verse.
Oh, here it comes.
I'm going to do a little piece right after this song. We usually finish with a song, but I'm going to do a little something extra.
Yes, let's take it.
Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles to go. The ocean lifts her face to bring us to that well remembered shore. Rolling on, rolling on, rolling on across the sea, rolling on to Martha's Vineyard, rolling on near God to thee. Thank you, everyone. One more thing.
I'm gonna sit and listen.
Yeah, you be right here with me. That'd be nice. If you were with us last week, you heard this tune. sorry, that's a rough version of the Ukrainian national anthem. But anyway, thank you so much for joining with us tonight. We love you all. We had a lot of fun. And enjoy the sound of my voice. It's never gotten this low.
You get to be a bass tonight.
Do you want to have it?
You better have some of that.
We better have it. Here you go. Here's
They're a
yours.
little tight.
You got yours, all
I
right.
got my two.
Anyhow, here's to you, all of you.
Cheers.
Here's.
Stay well.
Stay well.
And if you
Please
get that
comment.
spring cold, then drink lots of good stuff.
That's right. And say hello to everybody. Share. Please share them.